What's up, Fiends? Welcome to week 1 of the NFL. I'm going to go through every single game for Sunday and give you a money line winner. Now, before I do this, I need to remind you, I'm not an insane person. I'm not trying to pick every single game on the money line. If you want my plays that are actually researched and detailed and have value, they're all in the description. You can get them every single day, all season long. We're 9-1 in college football. We're 1-1 in the NFL. We're about to have a huge Sunday. Now listen up. First one is Jaguars money line against the Dolphins. I think Trevor Lawrence is very undervalued. He played a lot of last year, injured, and that's the reason why people are valuing him the way he is. I also think the Dolphins offense, not as good as people like to say they are. They got figured out a little bit. People say it's because it got cold. I don't think so. I think it's because defense has caught up to them. I don't see improvement there. I do see improvement on the Jaguars end. Number 2 is going to be the Falcons money line against the Steelers. The under is back on. The Russell Wilson unders are back on. He is a good fit for the team. I just don't see anything on that offense that's going to be good enough. I think the Falcons will play well with Cousins. I like that spot. I think they win that game pretty easily. Vikings money line against the Giants. Did you think I was going to pick Daniel Jones? What are we even talking about? That's not a good team. Nothing there. Give me the Vikings money line. And honestly, that is unbelievable value. The Saints against the Panthers. I do like the Saints money line. The spread could go either way. I still think that Bryce Young is not going to make the jump people were hoping he would. I know he's got a lot better surrounding talent than he did in the past, but I still don't think that he's good enough. I don't think he's going to pan out in the NFL. The Saints are an okay team in an okay spot, but I still think they're significantly better, and the Panthers are going to have another rough season. Next, we got the Bengals money line against the Patriots. Give me the Bengals money line. I do think that there's some value here. Week 1, taking long shots, taking dogs across the board. There is usually some value, and there is value in the Patriots at plus 340 with a Bengals team that starts slowly, with a Joe Burrow coming back from an unusual injury, some uncertainty there. We've got a potential. You pull the Patriots there, you put in the rookie, Drake May. Something could happen, but obviously I'm taking Bengals money line if we're picking them straight. Against the Bears, I've been back and forth on this. I'm not going to lie. I do like the Bears. I do like the talent. I have some pause because it's the first NFL start for Caleb Williams, but I like the team as a whole. I really like his talent. I think he's going to be good. Give me the Bears on the money line here. Next, we got Bills money line against the Cardinals. I don't give out Bills plays. I ride or die for Josh Allen. I would do anything for the man. You have to understand there's a level of bias here. That being said, in my heart and my soul, what do I think? I think the Bills win this game, of course. Texans money line against the Colts. Minus 160 only. We need to talk about this. There is one free game that Vegas gives out every single year. One free game because they want the public to be really heavy on one side and they want the public to win. That is them spending funds to acquire new customers. People think I'm joking. They spend over $1,000 on free bets and giveaways to acquire new customers. They're going to give you one win. They're going to hook a bunch of new bettors that think, wow, the NFL is easy. And these people are going to bet throughout the season and ultimately end up losing, as 99% of bettors do. If you don't want to be like them, get all my plays in the description. That's the free square. Chargers money line against the Raiders. That is the other option. Same explanation. There are two possibilities. One is going to be the Texans. The other is going to be the Chargers. If you want a 2-leg money line parlay it, I wouldn't be upset with you. I'm just going to say that. The Raiders, they're not going to improve. Gardner Minshew is better than Aiden O'Connell, but aside from that, no real improvements. I don't really think that Antonio Pierce is a good long-term coaching solution. I think he was kind of like a player motivator, a change that was helpful towards the end of the season last year, but I don't think he's the answer. I think Herbert was banged up a lot last season, and he's just a really talented quarterback that is going to lead this mediocre Chargers team to a decent amount of success, and the Raiders are a bottom 3 team. Broncos, Seahawks. This is probably the last game that I would bet on in the entire slate. I do like the Broncos money line in the spot at plus 200. If I had to choose one, there's a big question mark on Bo Nix. There's a lot of question marks on the Seahawks, and I don't really believe in Geno Smith, but I'm excited to see what Bo Nix does. I think the value is on the Broncos. I think they got a real chance in that game. But again, this is probably the least confident game of any of them, the least information. Exciting to watch. I'll be interested, but there is no possibility that I'll be putting any money on that game. Commanders money line plus 150 against the Bucs. Baker Mayfield, is he the answer? He's been fine. They weren't great last year. It was more a result of weak competition. I think the Commanders, they have an offensive-minded coach. They have a decent offense to begin with. I think Jaden Daniels is going to have a lot of success for a rookie. I think this is a good spot for them, and I think they can absolutely beat the Buccaneers, who don't really have much going for them. Cowboys, money line, plus 115 against the Browns. This is a pretty public play. People are surprised the Cowboys are plus money. I understand what the Browns did last year was very impressive without Deshaun Watson. That being said, I think Deshaun Watson is bad. At some point, we just have to say, he's bad. We hate him for a lot of reasons. He hasn't been successful in a really long time. Injuries, the fallout of what he did, the mental impact of that, the fact that he hasn't been in the game consistently in a really long time. Whatever the reason is, he's not a good quarterback. He's not. And the Cowboys' money line is the play. They were returning everything. Oh, they don't have a running back this year? When did they have a running game last year? And they were still a dominant offense. Give me the Cowboys' money line plus money, easy. Lions' money line against the Rams. Let's not overcomplicate it. They're a better team. Some question marks on Stafford's health. Definitely a year older. Took a hard concussion at the end of last season. We don't really know the impact of that. You do have Puka. You do have Kupp. You do have potential for a really strong offense. You lost Aaron Donald. Big question marks around the Rams as a whole. Lions look like a strong team again this year. Give me the Lions money line. And then Monday Night Football will do that as well. Give me the 49ers money line, minus 210 against the Jets. Listen, Aaron Rodgers, one of the best to ever do it. I have massive question marks about his future as a quarterback, his health, and he's coming back to live NFL action against Fred Warner. That's going to be his return against Nick Bosa. With that weak offensive line, that is a scary proposition. I think the Niners have the best roster in the NFL. Give it to me. All right, again, that is the full slate. We do this every single week. Lock in. Get all the plays. If you want my research plays that go up every single day for NFL, college football, MLB for the rest of the season, every single day, go to the description, get them, and I'll see you next week.